What's up YouTube, it's Brody here. This is my first video on this channel, but I have had other videos on other channels in the past, but I can't seem to stay on one channel for very long. I don't really know why, I just keep jumping from one to one, but I'm hoping I keep doing videos on this channel now. So yeah, today I'll be doing a first look on the Jak And Daxter trilogy for PS Vita, and I'll be putting a little unboxing clip at the end of this video, because I've already unboxed it, but I took a video of it earlier. And yeah, so last night I went out and I bought this game from my Big W store. For those of you who don't know, it's just like a store in Australia that sells like heaps of different stuff. And yeah, it came out yesterday in Australia as well, so I wanted to get this video up as soon as possible. And yeah, before I do any gameplay as well, I just want to say something I thought about. Found out about this cover. The artwork. On the front cover here, it shows Jak 2, and on the back it shows Jak 3 with one of the Jak 3 alien ship things. And it doesn't really show any proper artwork of the first Jak And Daxter game, which kind of annoyed me, because besides the 3 previews, I would have liked to see that, because that was my favourite game, but I can't fix anything about that, so yeah, I'll get on to the gameplay now. And I'll turn that light off. As you can see, I need an update because, I don't know, it just needs some random fix update. And I also noticed that the character that's meant to be Jak 3 has really short hair instead of the long hair he has in Jak 3. But, oh well. And so here's the menu. I actually found it pretty cool, because I like the way it switches from Jak 2 to Jak 3. And I also like the way the credits operate, because in a lot of games I've played, I don't know why they're not showing up, but yeah, in a lot of games I've played, the credits, you have to like go into them, and then sometimes it doesn't let you exit, or you actually have to just go into them, so you can't as easily control it like this, which I really like. That's really weird. They normally show up. I've opened this game once already and they were showing up fine. But anyway, I'm just going to start on the original Jak And Daxter game today. So yeah, I might do a little fast forwarding of like the first video or something, maybe. If I don't, sorry, but yeah. If you want me to forward videos in the future, then just ask me. And I'm not going to be talking during video clips, because I like to be able to hear them. Also, try to remember that this is my first video, so I don't really have an idea of what I'm doing yet. So sorry if it's a bit boring. But yeah, stay tuned and hopefully they get better. I also like it how they've kept the same menu system as the PlayStation 2 version.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. A oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of Green Eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey, Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied dark eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do nothing else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dog gooey eco stuff, will we? Because I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Alright.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Sorry about the quality of this video as well. My camera's not top of the range at the moment. My good one's broken, but hopefully it'll improve.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
And the reason I like this one so much over all of the other ones is because one of the precursor orbs and two of the power cells, it makes the game feel like you've got so much more to work for. Like in the other games, oh yeah, precursor orbs, you use them for cheats. I found that kind of pointless. Like, what's the point in making a really popular game when you're just going to be cheating? But yeah, and the story of it doesn't really make you feel like you're working for that much, if it makes sense.
20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-grab zoomer.
Sometimes you'll want to hit things with a greater force. To break one of these boxes, you should jump in the air and then dive down onto it, hands first.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all. Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them. Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick out increases the time you can use its power.
Alright, sorry I haven't been talking much. It's just, I'm not used to recording while playing.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
But, this game actually does look, pretty good, for being
Blue Eco vent.
ported to the PS Vita. But I guess the PS Vita is pretty much as powerful as the PS2 was, because the PS2 was like, what, 10, 15 years old now. And you'll notice when I go through this door, I'm meant to get a trophy, but I've already done the training part, so I won't get it this time. But that's the only trophy I've got.
The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Also, you guys can let me know, like, what needs improving with my videos, because there's definitely some things already that I know of. And yeah, just try to remember that this is my first video. And sorry if the camera keeps moving as well. I'm leaning on something and I keep moving.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your health. You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Alright, so that's the end of the training, and there's going to be another video clip. I'm going to end the video after that, but I hope you enjoyed it, well, at least some of it, and, you know, of course they're going to get better in time, and I'll become more confident with it. And also I've heard about some capture card or something for PS Vita, so I'm going to try and get one of them, and, yeah, I just wanted to get this video up while the game was fresh, so, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys later.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
And no problem. You got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps and take you right there. No,